International students are struggling to meet the vaccination requirements of US universities before the fall semester. Vaccine requirements were designed mostly for American students. Hurdles for international students without access to one of the 8 WHO-approved vaccines. An Indian who is supposed to start her master's degree this fall at Columbia University's student has been vaccinated against the coronavirus. She received 2 doses of Covaxin, which is made by an Indian manufacturer and is not currently approved by the World Health Organization, as required by the university. Columbia has told her she will need to be revaccinated with a different vaccine once she arrives on campus, but no one can say for sure if it is safe to do so. Since March, more than 400 colleges and universities in the United States have announced vaccine mandates, requiring students to be immunized against the coronavirus. But the rules have been designed primarily with domestic students in mind, leaving international students scrambling, particularly those in India and Russia. Neither Covaxin nor the Sputnik V vaccine has been approved by the WHO. American students, however, have access to the Pfizer-BioNTech, Moderna and Johnson & Johnson vaccines, 3 of the 8 authorized by the health agency. The disparity could hinder colleges that have made it a major priority to retain international students, who brought in close to $39 billion in tuition dollars in the year before the pandemic. The situation is particularly challenging for students in India, which sends approximately 2 lakh international students to American colleges every year. In some parts of India, students planning on attending American universities have turned to the black market, paying hundreds of dollars to be vaccinated. Others have hired people to spend up to 12 hours online trying to line up a vaccination slot. It is hard enough just to get an appointment, but even more so to secure one for a vaccine that will be accepted by American campuses. A student vaccinated with the WHO-approved vaccine will be considered to be vaccinated. Pfizer and Moderna require the first and second dose to be spaced 3 weeks apart, because someone is only considered fully vaccinated 2 weeks after the last dose. The process lasts a minimum of 5 weeks. Now the question arises, during that time, will students be required to quarantine while the rest of campus goes back to normal? Will they need to undergo routine testing? Campuses are proposing different measures. Students will need to self-isolate in their dorm and attend classes remotely. The students will be expected to wear a mask and undergo testing. The more complicated scenario is if students received a vaccine that has not been approved by the WHO, like Sputnik or Covaxin. Many colleges are proposing that those students will need to be revaccinated, which presents both medical and logistical conundrums. No data exists on whether combining vaccines from different companies is safe. Since COVID-19 vaccines are not interchangeable, the safety and effectiveness of receiving 2 different COVID-19 vaccines have not been studied.